Hello everyone. I welcome you on board flight of Captain Vijay. The flight duration will be less than 10 minutes and today we'll fly through what is class 1 and class 2 medical exam for pilot license and how to go through it. So fasten your seat belts as we are ready for takeoff. As you are very much aware that you need a medical certificate from a doctor to even get a driving license to drive a two-wheeler or a car. So naturally, without any doubt, medical fitness has to be an essential requirement to fly an aeroplane. A pilot has to prove his medical fitness through a formal medical examination to undertake flying. Just keep in mind that safety of hundreds of passengers rests with pilots flying a commercial aeroplane. Medical exams are aimed at checking and certifying the medical fitness of a pilot to safely undertake flying through various tests like blood test, urine test, ultrasound, X-ray, ECG, ENT, eyesight and audiometry, etc. There are mainly two types of medical exams, Class 1 and Class 2. Class 1 medical is required for ATPL and CPL licenses, whereas Class 2 medical is required for SPL and PPL licenses. As the name suggests, Class 1 medical standards are high and more stringent as compared to Class 2. If you happen to come across the term of Class 3 medical or doctor, you may disregard it since Class 3 medical is applicable only for air traffic controllers and not for pilots. Requirement: Class 1 medical is for ATPL and CPL, whereas Class 2 medical is for SPL and PPL licenses. Validity: Class 1 medical is valid for 1 year for multi-crew cockpit for pilots below 60 years of age and Class 2 medical is valid for 2 years. What is initial medical? Initial medical for Class 1 or Class 2 means that you are undergoing medical test of that type for the first time in your life. What is renewal medical? Renewal for Class 1 or Class 2 medical is when you are already holding current medical fitness certificate but renewing it before the expiry date. When to renew the medicals? Medical can be renewed earliest 1 month prior to the date of expiry or maximum up to the date of validity. What is NOC? NOC is no objection certificate. This is issued by DGCA. NOC is required for you to undergo medical renewal whenever your medical validity has expired or lapsed and for some reason you have not been able to get it renewed in time. NOC is also required if you wish to get renewal done more than 1 month in advance before the date of expiry of your medical for some reason. What is re-initial medical? If your medical validity expired in last 2 years, you can get your renewal done with NOC approved by the DGCA. However, if medical validity has expired for more than 2 years, you cannot reappear for renewal. You have to appear for initial medicals again. This is what is called re-initial medical. Where to apply for Class 2 medicals? DGCA publishes list of approved doctor and medical centers authorized to conduct and renew Class 2 medical on its website. This list is updated regularly. You can get the current updated list of Class 2 medical examiners in the description of this video. Advisory for CPL aspiring candidates. Before joining a flying or a ground training school, it is better to undergo Class 2 medical to rule out any medical disability which would prohibit you completely from becoming a pilot at a later date. Time required. Time required for Class 1 initial medical can be 2 to 3 days and for others like Class 1 medical renewal or for Class 2 medical it is just 1 day. Where to apply for Class 1 medical initial? Class 1 initial medical can only be undertaken by 8 DGCA approved medical examination centers in India. Out of these, 6 are Indian Air Force hospitals and 2 are civil hospitals at Mumbai. The list of Class 1 initial medical center is on the screen. Earlier medical appointments were given through the request form forwarded to DGCA through email. With operationalization of EGCA, medical appointment booking is migrating through EGCA website. So if you already have a computer number and registered on Pariksha website, you must register yourself on EGCA also. update your profile, and book your appointment slot through EGCA. Fees for the medical exam is also to be paid online through EGCA. Class 1 medical renewal. Though initial Class 1 medical can only be done at these 8 centers, renewal of Class 1 medical can be done at 23 Air Force medical centers as well as 36 civil doctors authorized by DGCA. List of approved Class 1 medical renewal center is displayed on the screen. It is likely that you will find one very near to you. This list is updated regularly and published on DGCA website. Now, there is a catch in the renewal of Class 1 medical. At certain occasions, you have to visit only one of the Indian Air Force medical centers for renewal of Class 1 medical, and you cannot get it renewed from other civil doctors or other Air Force centers, and these cases are as follows. Medicals at the age of 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 and all medicals between 60 to 65 years of age. Reinitial Class 1 medical where a renewal has not been done for more than 2 years. Special cases after a disease or a physical injury, after a period of temporary unfitness, and the last is when specifically advised to be done at these centers as per your medical assessment. What is CA34? CA34 is a medical form which contains your basic information and medical exam report is endorsed on this form. CA34 is for initial medical and CA34 alpha is for renewal. What is CA35? CA35 is your medical assessment report with your medical fitness endorsed on it with the limitations if any and the validity of your medical. After completion of medical, one copy of CA35 is handed over to the candidate for retention. What to carry for medical test? Investigation required for different types of medical at different age profile is shown on the screen. You need to get the test done in advance and carry the investigation report to the medical center yourself. All investigation report need to be in original from a NABH certified hospital or NABL certified laboratory or DGCA impaneled Class 1 Air Force medical centers only, and these reports must be signed by the concerned specialist. The validity of blood, urine, blood biochemistry, ECG and PTA test is for 1 month, and validity of ultrasound, X-ray, TMT, 2D echo, CT scan and MRI is for 2 months. What to carry to medical center? Get your ears cleaned clear of wax few days in advance. Report on time, mostly 7:30, empty stomach. Carry copy of your last medical assessment CA35, 2 passport size photographs, your photo ID, preferably your flying license if you have one. If you are using specs, carry your specs and carry a copy of the prescription. Carry NOC from DGCA if applicable and carry all investigation reports in original. If all your parameters are found to be within specified limits, Class 1 renewal or Class 2 medical will be over in 1 day. Class 1 initial medical will get over in 2 to 3 days. Post completion of medical, update your medical assessment on EGCA website and follow it up. Hope this video has guided you in understanding of Class 1 and Class 2 medical requirement, process and procedure to go through it. With this, we have arrived at our destination. Hope to see you on board again for the next flight. Like, share and subscribe if you wish. Happy landings.